Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we are going to completely reframe your relationship with time and absolutely transform how you design your day. If you've ever felt like you're constantly running on a treadmill but never actually getting anywhere, well, this is built exactly for you. We're going to break down the real reasons we lose time and, more importantly, build a structured system to get it all back. So, let's jump right in because this is going to be incredibly practical.
Where did your entire day disappear to? We all know that feeling, right? The alarm goes off and suddenly it's just this frantic, fast-paced montage of rushing around, checking your phone, putting out fires, and racing against deadlines. You are genuinely 100% busy from morning until night. But then you sit down at the end of the day, look at your to-do list, and realize your biggest goals, the things that actually matter, are still sitting there completely untouched. The struggle is real for sure, but I'll let you in on a little secret right now. The issue you're facing isn't a lack of time, it's how you're managing it. Because look, here's the absolute, unavoidable truth of the matter. Everyone has the same 24 hours. It's the great equalizer. No matter who you are, where you live, or how massive your goals are, every single person gets exactly 24 hours every single day. The most successful entrepreneurs, top-tier athletes, they don't get 25 hours. When we accept this, it kind of neutralizes all our excuses, right? We can't really say, I just don't have the time anymore. Instead, we have to look really closely at what we're actually doing with the time we have.
The real difference between success and total frustration all comes down to intention. We can either live in a tangled web of wasted hours, constant distractions, endless scrolling, and the heavy weight of procrastination, or we can choose organized focus. That's where clear systems and a decluttered mind drive deep, meaningful work. It's absolutely not about finding hidden hours magically tucked away in the day. It's about allocating the hours you already have with absolute laser-like intention.
Section 1. The agitation. Identifying the time stealers.
Okay, let's look at the usual suspects. These four culprits might look harmless, but they are literally lethal to your productivity. Social media, procrastination, multitasking, and constant interruptions. Endless scrolling and useless meetings are silently eating up hours of your day. And take multitasking. We love to think juggling 3 things at once makes us super efficient. Actually, scratch that, it doesn't. Studies show it takes over 23 minutes for your brain to regain deep focus after just one single interruption. 23 minutes. It causes your productivity to plummet while the clock just keeps spinning. We have to ruthlessly identify these leaks.
Section 2. The solution. Setting priorities and planning. So how do we fix it? Well, you have to separate the important from the urgent. Think of this like your ultimate priority pyramid. Throughout your day, you're going to be bombarded by really loud, urgent demands. Things screaming for immediate action, like a buzzing phone or a quick question email. But you know what? Urgent rarely means important. You have got to ruthlessly separate that noisy stuff from your truly important long-term goals. Protect your premium energy for the stuff that actually moves the needle. And once you know what's important, you have to plan for it. Highly successful people don't rely on memory. They rely on planning. You can't just wake up and cross your fingers, hoping you'll magically find time for your priorities. You need to proactively assign specific blocks of time. Your morning routine, deep focused work, scheduled breaks, exercise, and family time. When you block these out in advance, you completely remove the stress of decision-making during the day. You already know exactly what you're doing and when. Just picture how your day transforms when you time block. 7 a.m. hits, boom, your morning routine sets the tone. By 9 a.m., you're locked into deep work, tackling those massive tasks we just talked about. 12 p.m., a well-deserved scheduled break. 5 p.m. is for exercise, and 7 p.m. is fiercely protected family time. Time blocking creates this incredibly manageable, achievable flow from morning until evening. It takes complete chaos and turns it into a reliable, predictable system that just works. Section 3. Optimizing your system. The 80-20 rule and focus. Now we're getting into the fun stuff. This is the 80-20 principle, basically one of the most powerful concepts in productivity. Roughly 20% of your focused efforts will actually generate 80% of your total results. The remaining 80% of the tasks you do, they're lower impact, they only contribute to a tiny fraction of your success. So your job is to hunt down that golden 20%, those high-impact activities, and prioritize them relentlessly every single day. That is exactly how you get maximum leverage out of your time. But here's the catch. To execute on that 20%, you need absolute focus. You've got to silence those notifications and close all those unnecessary tabs. Deep focus is mathematically impossible if you're dealing with constant pings and buzzes. When you sit down for your deep work blocks, put your phone on Do Not Disturb and create a quiet zone. You simply cannot do great, world-changing work while your devices are going off like a frantic slot machine. And here is a totally counterintuitive truth for you. Recharge to refocus. We often trick ourselves into thinking that grinding nonstop makes us a productivity powerhouse, but working without breaks absolutely destroys your efficiency. You're a human being, not a robot, right? Short rests, whether that's walking outside, grabbing some water, or just stepping away from the screen, are entirely essential. They help your brain recharge, improve your concentration, and keep your energy levels high. A smart break isn't slacking off, it's literally a productivity tool.
Section 4. The resolution. Designing your future through consistency. Listen, consistency is always greater than perfection. Please, do not expect to be a flawless time management machine on day one. It's not about perfectly executing every single minute of your schedule without fail. Life happens. Things pop up. Instead, it's about showing up tomorrow and trying again. Small, tiny improvements practiced every single day compound over time to create absolutely remarkable long-term results.
It all boils down to this: manage your time, design your future. Time is literally the only resource in the universe that you can never, ever earn back. You can always make more money, you can make new friends, but you cannot create more time. So you have to spend it intentionally. Every single minute that you invest wisely today becomes the foundation of the future you are building right now. Whether you're studying, scaling a business, or just being fully present with your family, your future is built in this present moment.
The best time to take control of your life is right now. But here's the real question I want you to answer before you go to sleep tonight. What is the one crucial task you've been putting off? And what exactly are you going to say no to tomorrow so you can finally get it done? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer. Now go protect your time.